The market's heating up. Arteta's not done. Maresca's replacing Colwill with a Barça star. Arne Slot's picking between two world-class attackers. And United, they've just been priced out of Baleba. This is your full transfer breakdown, every twist, every deal, every bit. Hit like, smash subscribe, and let's dive into the chaos. Alright Gooners, buckle up, because Mikel Arteta's summer shopping spree, yeah, it's not done yet. 6 signings already in the bag: Kepa, Zubamendi, Norgard, Madueke, Mosquera and Gyökeres, and you'd think Arsenal might just chill for a second. But nope. Apparently, the Emirates is about to open for signings 7 and 8, and the names? Oh, they're spicy. We're talking Eberechi Eze Crystal Palace's silky street football magician of a midfielder and, wait for it, Rodrygo. Yes, that Rodrygo. Real Madrid's Brazilian baller who turns Champions League nights into Netflix highlights. Here's the catch though, this is Arsenal, which means nothing comes without a twist. For Eze? It's no secret he's basically been eyeing up Arsenal like it's his celebrity crush. Ben Jacobs says the guy's got his heart set on wearing red and white. Problem? Crystal Palace don't do cheap. Negotiating with them is like trying to get an Uber surge price to drop. You'll be waiting a while, mate. And then there's Rodrygo, the dream winger for Arteta's new, more direct style. But there's a big if. The only way Arsenal get him is if Real Madrid say, sure, have him on loan. No big transfer fee, no strings attached, just vibes. Which, let's be real, sounds about as likely as Tottenham fans singing North London is Red. So yeah, Arsenal's cooking, Eze's tempted, Rodrygo's the dream. The window shuts the 1st of September, and if Arteta pulls both of these off, forget title, challenge the Premier League, better start praying. Now, Gooners, would you rather Arsenal drop the bag on Eze or gamble on the Rodrygo loan? Let me know in the comments before Palace slap a £100 metre price tag on Eze's boots. Alright Reds fans, gather round, because Liverpool's transfer business right now is basically a masterclass in because we can energy. FABRIZIO Romano drops the big bomb. Alexander Isak is the priority. Said it about 4 times just to make sure nobody missed it. But here's where it gets interesting. Liverpool are also sniffing around Bradley Barcola from PSG, you know, just in case. This isn't your usual plan B. Isak's a striker, Barcola, a winger. Completely different profiles. But Liverpool's like, yeah, whatever. We'll take whichever world-class talent falls into our lap. That's not transfer panic, that's transfer luxury. And why? Because Arne Slot's side is already stacked. They've spent over £250 million, but basically made it all back thanks to big sales like Darwin Núñez to Al Hilal, and they might even come close to breaking even by the time this window shuts. So, what's the play here? If Newcastle decide they don't fancy letting Isak go, Liverpool can just pivot to Barcola, the same guy who clocked more minutes than Dembele, Kvaratskhelia, and Desire Doué last season, and racked up 39 goal contributions. Not bad for PSG's so-called 4th choice. Look, Liverpool can't not sign Isak if the chance comes, but the fact they're basically leaning back in the chair, sipping tea, waiting for him to be ready while also having the cash and the confidence to just switch lanes for Barcola might be one of the most chilled power moves in Premier League history. So, Reds, who would you take? Isak, the dream striker for Mo Salah to link with, or Barcola, the electric winger who could supercharge the left flank? Either way, Liverpool's not chasing here. They're just choosing, and that's the scariest thing for everyone else. Alright, Blues fans, hold on to your hats, because just when you thought Chelsea's summer spending spree was cooling down, boom, transfer drama. Levi Colwill, the rock at the back, the future of the defence, has suffered a brutal ACL injury in training. That's months out, surgery done, and Maresca's plans officially ripped up. So, what's Chelsea's reaction? Oh, you know, just casually eyeing up one of Barcelona's biggest defensive stars. Yeah, Ronald Araujo. And the best part? Spanish reports are saying Chelsea want to steal him. Yep, straight out of Camp Nou. The Uruguayan Wall, 25 years old, contract till 2031, but apparently Barcelona would talk for around 50 million euros. Which, let's be real, is like pocket change for Todd Boehly at this point. Now, Araujo's form at Barça, mixed. Injuries, a few wobbles, but when he's on it, we're talking pace, power, leadership and enough defensive grit to make a brick wall jealous. Maresca's thinking, give him consistency, and this guy's back to being one of the best centre-backs in the world. Of course, there's also that tiny thing called Barça's financial chaos. They need money. Chelsea have money. You see where this is going? Negotiations? Early days. But if this happens, Chelsea fans might just start learning Spanish, and Barcelona fans might start blocking West London on Google Maps. So, Ronald Araujo to Stamford Bridge. Genius replacement for Colwill, or just another what could have been story? Drop your thoughts below, and don't forget the transfer window isn't over. And with Chelsea, it's never boring. United fans, you might want to sit down for this one because Brighton have just slammed the door shut on one of your transfer dreams. Carlos Baleba, Brighton's midfield tank with legs that don't quit, was on United's radar. They'd made contact through intermediaries, the player was open to the move, the rumours were bubbling, and now? Yeah, forget it. Ben Jacobs says Brighton's preference is to keep Baleba until at least summer 2026. Why? Because they think he can be worth as much as Moises Caicedo. You know, the guy Chelsea bought for £115 million. And apparently, that's the benchmark. So, unless United fancy smashing their own transfer record, right after dropping £74 million on Benjamin Šeško, this one's on ice until next summer. And honestly, Brighton playing hardball isn't exactly shocking at this point. They've got a PhD in Premier League daylight robbery when it comes to selling players. The only silver lining? Waiting might actually work for United. Amorim's clearly eyeing a Casemiro replacement, and by next summer, the midfield might be even more desperate for fresh legs. So for now, Baleba stays a seagull. United fans, would you wait a year and go big for him, or pivot to someone else before deadline day? Let me know, and remember, Brighton never sell cheap, and they never sell early. And there you have it. Arsenal dreaming big, Chelsea plotting a heist, Liverpool flexing for fun, and United licking their wounds. But the window's not done yet, people, and if you think this week was wild, wait until deadline day. So, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and drop your picks in the comments. Who should your club sign before the clock hits 0? I'll see you in the next one.